shares in the advanced computer chip
It was
maker
one of the
NVIDIA.
worst.
If the Chinese company has
billion-dollar investment by global corporations.
Deepseek has gone viral. Chinese AI lab Deepseek broke into the mainstream consciousness this week after its chatbot app rose to the top of the Apple App Store charts and Google Play as well. Deepseek's AI models, which were trained using computer-efficient techniques, have led Wall Street analysts and technologists to question whether the US can maintain its lead in the AI race and whether the demand for AI chips will sustain. But where did Deepseek come from, and how did it rise to international fame so quickly? Deepseek's trader origins Deepseek is backed by High Flyer Capital Management, a Chinese quantitative hedge fund that uses AI to inform its trading decisions. AI enthusiast Liang Wenfeng co-founded High Flyer in 2015. Wenfeng, who reportedly began dabbling in trading while a student at Zhejiang University, launched High Flyer Capital Management as a hedge fund in 2019, focused on developing and deploying AI algorithms. In 2023, High Flyer started Deepseek as a lab dedicated to researching AI tools separate from its financial business. With High Flyer as one of its investors, the lab spun off into its own company, also called Deepseek. From day one, Deepseek built its own data center clusters for model training. But like other AI companies in China, Deepseek has been affected by US export bans on hardware. To train one of its more recent models, the company was forced to use NVIDIA H800 chips, a less powerful version of a chip, the H100, available to US companies. Deepseek's technical team is said to skew young. The company reportedly aggressively recruits doctorate AI researchers from top Chinese universities. Deepseek also hires people without any computer science background to help its tech better understand a wide range of subjects, per the New York Times. Deepseek's strong models. Deepseek unveiled its first set of models, Deepseek Coder, Deepseek LLM, and Deepseek Chat, in November 2023. But it wasn't until last spring, when the startup released its next-gen Deepseek V2 family of models, that the AI industry started to take notice. Deepseek V2, a general-purpose text and image analyzing system, performed well in various AI benchmarks and was far cheaper to run than comparable models at the time. It forced Deepseek's domestic competition, including ByteDance and Alibaba, to cut the usage prices for some of their models and make others completely free. Deepseek V3, launched in December 2024, only added to Deepseek's notoriety. According to Deepseek's internal benchmark testing, Deepseek V3 outperforms both downloadable openly available models like Meta's Llama and closed models that can only be accessed through an API, like OpenAI's GPT-4o. Equally impressive is Deepseek's R1 reasoning model. Released in January, Deepseek claims R1 performs as well as OpenAI's O1 model on key bench. Being a reasoning model, R1 effectively fact-checks itself, which helps it to avoid some of the pitfalls that normally trip up models. Reasoning models take a little longer, usually seconds to minutes longer, to arrive at solutions compared to a typical non-reasoning model. The upside is that they tend to be more reliable in domains such as physics, science, and math. There is a downside to R1. Deepseek V3 and Deepseek's other models, however, being Chinese-developed AI, they're subject to benchmarking by China's internet regulator to ensure that its responses embody core socialist values. This story was originally published January 28, 2025, and will be updated regularly. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, comment, and share your thoughts below. Stay tuned, and we'll see you next time.